The gloves are on at White Glove Beers. It's time to review another beer, and yes, we're on to the second part of our little journey across Europe. And from Slovenia, we went down the country a little bit, and we ended up in Croatia, Split to be precise. And interesting thing about Split is when we got off the coach, we walked to the seafront. And where the sea comes in, they've made like some sort of organs. It makes a lovely bit of music. Lovely bit of music. But yeah, while I was there, obviously I went to the pub. Very rude people, may I add. Some of the rudest people in Europe I've actually seen in Split. Yeah, it's not very nice. But yeah, we ended up at a bar and we had a pint of, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Ozujsko whatever it is. And it is coming in at, if I can find the percentage, 5%. So the strange thing about this is, so this is Croatia's #1 beer. Says it right there on the label, right there where my finger is. So this is their #1 beer, showing wheat, showing hops, or barley and hops. Been going for 130 years plus. What we now, 2026, so that's 134 years. So I'll tell you who owns this. Molson Coors. Yes, it's still brewed in Croatia. I believe in a place called Banja Luka. Not too sure, but that's the address that's on there. But yeah, it's owned by Molson Coors. So yeah, let's get into it. So there's the can art. It's got, guessing that's the factory it's brewed in. There's quite a nice couple of chimneys on there. Right, let's crack it open. So if I remember, it weren't a bad beer. Weren't nothing to write home about. It wasn't a bad beer. These are all coming in 500ml cans as well, so you get a little bit more of them. But yeah, I enjoyed Split. The actual town itself was really nice, even if the people in the bars wasn't. Yeah, it's got a lovely clear golden colour, a little bit darker than the one yesterday. Almost more of a Pilsner look. Very clear, loads and loads of carbonation. I'm trying to get the whole can in there. But yeah. I quite enjoyed the history of Croatia. There was a lot of Game of Thrones stuff going on in Split. Split, whatever you want to call it. Also went to, where did I go? Went to Dubrovnik, that was quite nice. Copper? Can't remember. Two places sound very, very similar. Oh, Zadar. Zadar was where I went. Zadar, Split, and Dubrovnik. And then I went to Koper in Slovenia and somewhere in Montenegro. I forget now. Very nice country, Montenegro. But yeah, ooh, dropped it all over the glove. What a surprise. Made a right mess. But anyway, it's all in there. Like I say, a little bit darker. We've got a one and a bit finger head where it's coming over the top of the glass. Loads of carbonation still. Nucleated glass. This one smells more like a bit of barley coming through. A little bit of citrusy smell rather than the full-on malt smell I was getting yesterday. Smells good. Smells more like a pilsner than a lager. To be fair, it could be a pilsner. It doesn't really say on there. There's no English whatsoever on the can, so who knows? But anyway, let's dive in and give it a try. Looks lovely. Yeah, I would say that's a pilsner more than a lager. It's got a little bit of a it's got the bitterness on the back end. Has got quite a nice malty taste to it, to be fair. I quite like it. Because I've not seen it over in this country, I'm hoping that Mawson Coors have left it alone. It's not a big beer in the UK. I've never heard it before I went to Croatia. So hopefully they leave it alone in Croatia. Let them brew it over there the way they always have done. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Very drinkable. But same as yesterday, it's going to get a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 drinkability. Just the one yesterday was a bit more lighter and more of a lager. This one's a bit more crisp, full-bodied, pilsner-esque. Bit of this on the back end. Very gassy. Head staying well. Carbonate. The lacing's pretty good on the glass. Yeah, it's a pretty nice beer. Would you get bored of it after 2 or 3? Probably. But on a hot summer's day, it'll keep you cool. Definitely one worth trying. So yeah, 7 out of 10. If you're new here, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you've been to Croatia. I really like the Garden Brewery. That will probably be my #1 pick for Croatia, but I didn't go up to, where is it? Yeah, what it's called now? Someone let me know in the comments. Begins with a Z. Begins with a Z. But yeah, that is where I'd rather go. I believe it's the capital. And go to the Garden Brewery's little bar they got there. Yeah, this one's all right. It's not a world beater. It's drinkable. Keeps you cool on a hot day. And yeah, pretty nice. Anyway, cheers everyone. Like, subscribe, comment, and as always, we'll catch you in another beer review tomorrow for our second Croatian beer. Hopefully, it might be a world beater. Who knows? But this is Croatia's #1, so can only go down from here, can't it? So they say. Anyway, cheers.